friends, today we are gonna see 3 foods that you must eat before you die, but don't die. And please ignore my headband. Let's get started. Okay.
Here are 3 foods you must try before you die.
Oh,
Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. You've got to go to Japan and try ramen. It is everything you want and more, and it was just one of the best things I've ever eaten. A fresh Portuguese egg tart is just so tasty, you won't know what to do with your life after eating it. Lastly, you have to go to Turkey and try the ice cream, if you can get the ice cream, of course. The locals tease you and play this fun game, and the ice cream tastes good as well. What the heck? Here are 3 foods you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. Let's go. You can't go wrong with a curry from Thailand. Literally any curry you have is so good in this country. You haven't lived until you've tried a mango shake from the Philippines. They have the best mangoes in the world, so it's bound to be good. Lastly, I have no idea what this is, but the street food in Egypt was so good it was to die for. What the heck? Here are 3 Pakistani foods you've got to try before you die. Now don't die, but if you do, eat these first. First up, we have a Pakistani ice cream called kulfi. Super cheap, made from almonds, and it tastes delicious. Secondly, you've got to try their yummy rice dish, biryani. It's really good with lentils, and honestly, I had this every day. And lastly, if you're
I have eaten that thing so
you know,
good.
that really hairy cow thing? For me, yak was yuck because I didn't personally like the taste, but it's still worth saying you tried it.
But it was still good.
What the heck? Here are 3 foods to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. Starting with freshly made churros. Originally from Spain or Portugal, I'm not too sure, but one thing I am sure about is the fact they are delicious. Second is a prickly pear, which is actually a fruit that grows from the cactus. They're slightly dangerous to eat if you don't know what you're doing, but they actually taste alright. And lastly, you gotta try the Mexican street food elote, which is corn on the cob with mayonnaise, cheese, and spicy sauce. And I know it sounds a little gross, but honestly, it's making me hungry now. What the heck? Here are 3 foods you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, try this first. When I was in Greece, I tried a gyros, and these things are so flippin' yum. Turkey has a bunch of good food, but one thing you have to try is the baklava. The pistachio one is just so good, you'll be addicted to it forever. And finally, when you go to the Netherlands, you gotta try these things called stroopwafels because they're just the most caramely yummy dessert thing you'll ever eat.
So cool.
What the heck? Here are 3 of the stinkiest foods you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. When you're in China, you have to try this thing called stinky tofu, and trust me, it lives up to its name. While I was there, I also tried this thing called a 1,000-year-old egg, and yikes, this thing was stinky as. And lastly, we have the Southeast Asian fruit called durian. Let's just say that it tastes better than it smells because it stinks so much that they actually made a dedicated sign banning it from shops.
Oh my god,
what the heck? There are 3 Georgian foods you gotta try before you die.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Eat these first. First, you've got to try this beef bread called lo biryani. I've never had this before. It was super yum. Second, you got to make and try their traditional candy churchkella. It is actually really good. And third, Georgia has an ice cream that is wine flavored. Trust me, it's worth trying.
I want ice cream.
What the heck? Here are 3 Georgian foods you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. This is a traditional bread called hajapuri. It's like a cheesy bread. Super yummy. Second, we have Georgian dumplings called kinkali. You get to eat these with your hands, and they're just the best ever. And lastly, this is a cake called mashkata. And trust me when I say that it is to die for. Georgian food is so good. Here are 3 Swiss foods you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. First up is fondue. The Swiss love cheese, and that's basically what this is. You dip something like bread, pineapple, or even banana into this big bowl of cheese, and you eat it. I obviously loved it, and it's super filling. Continuing down the cheese theme, you have to try raclette. You basically put a slice of cheese into a toaster and then pour it over your yummy food. And lastly, you've got to eat alfamengronen, which is basically the yummy version of macaroni with cheese. 3 Middle Eastern edition. Okay. Do not die, but if you do, eat these first.
Cool.
While in Jordan, I got the best pita bread ever. Not only was it massive, but it comes with this yummy eggplant dip called mudabol, something everyone needs to try. Secondly, we have shakshuka, which is like an egg-based breakfast dish, which is just honestly ridiculously good. And lastly, you can't go to the Middle East without trying a really yummy shawarma. And if you're lucky like me, you might even get hand-fed by the chef himself. What the heck? Here are 3 foods from Peru you gotta try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. Starting with their local drink. I walked into a local shop in Lima and found this drink called Inca Cola. It only cost me 40 cents and it tastes like their version of a creaming soda. Yum! Next up is ceviche, which is a raw fish dish invented here in Peru, and honestly, this was one of the best things I've ever eaten.
I wish I could try all of them.
Local drink. It's made from purple corn, and again, it was super tasty. What the heck, you're a three slow. But you have to try before you die. Don't die, but if you do, eat these first. First, they have Coffee, which is like their version of a fizzy drink. It kind of tastes a little bit like Coke, and it's really tasty. Secondly, they have this dish called
I really want to
potato dumpling, kind of like a fancy mac and cheese. And honestly, it's probably one of the best things I've ever eaten. And lastly, this is buktana pare, and it's like a massive chocolate cake. It's just really yummy, and I haven't eaten anything like this before in my entire life. What the heck, here are 3 Canadian foods you gotta try before you die. Don't die, but eat these first. Starting with Tim Hortons. If you want the best donut in the world, go to Tim Hortons because their apple fritters are one of the best things I've ever eaten. Canada is the only country with ketchup-flavored potato chips. Why does the rest of the world have this flavor? It's so good. And lastly, if you haven't tried poutine, you're really missing out. It's really unhealthy for you, but that just makes it really, really yummy.
Chips. I like all of them, especially the last one. I want to try all of them. But anyways, that video was so cool. And if I do world tour, I will definitely try those food. But anyways, that's all for today. Bye. Take care. Have fun. In anything you are.